Your name echoes through the streets like a sonic boom, and suddenly, the landscape of relationships shifts beneath your feet. Whispers scatter like startled birds. Former allies who once circled you like loyal satellites now shrink into the shadows, their loyalty evaporating faster than morning dew. In the raw, unfiltered arena of real life, not some sanitized corporate fantasy, your reputation has become a living, breathing entity. It moves ahead of you, clearing paths, closing doors, and revealing the true nature of those around you. People aren't just listening, they're experiencing a seismic shift in how they perceive power, respect, and authenticity. You need no introduction. Your reputation speaks volumes before you even open your mouth. This isn't about ego or arrogance. This is about raw truth. Your truth. Blood thrums with it. Your reputation stalks ahead like a shadow at dusk, not from your actions, but from your essence, a frequency that shatters their glass kingdoms. They can't look away. Every heartbeat sends tremors through their walls, fracturing their precious illusions. Some will gravitate toward your light, others will flee into darkness. But remember, their fear isn't your burden. You're the lightning strike, not its aftermath. Silence breaks. This is your reputation as a spiritual weapon, not held in hands but burning in soul fire. They sense it before seeing it, and it paralyzes them, a mirror reflecting all they've lost or never possessed. You're the earthquake they never saw coming. Their foundation crumbles. Time stops. Your name vibrates in bone and sinew. Before you materialize, before your shadow crosses their threshold, it echoes. It carries weight like lead in their veins. You're the force that defies their equations, the presence that breaks their chains. Terror follows. Your name rolls like thunder before the storm breaks. They taste ozone in the air. Night falls. Legends aren't explained, they're felt. Your name works its own magic. It burns like a signal fire, drawing moths to flame, sending rats into shadows. The weak scatter at its whisper. Your essence proves too fierce, too primal, perfect. Your name isn't just letters, it's both sword and shield. Dawn breaks. This is prophecy made flesh. Recognition hunts you down. Respect bows before you, offered up like tribute. Your name carries warnings in its syllables. It testifies to power unbound, light unchained, destiny unleashed. Your legend grows with each whispered retelling. They speak it like a prayer, like a curse, because deep in their marrow they know you're something else entirely, something more. There's something about you that pulls people in like a gravitational force they can't resist. It's not just your presence or your reputation. It's something deeper, something primal. Your energy is a magnet, drawing them closer, even when their instincts tell them to run. They can't explain it, but they feel it. It's in the way you move, the way you speak, the way you exist. You are a living paradox, both a sanctuary and a storm. And that's why they can't look away. Your spiritual and supernatural aura is a double-edged sword. It attracts and intimidates in equal measure. Some are drawn to your light, seeking refuge from their own darkness. Others are repelled by it, unable to confront the truth it reflects back at them. Like moths to a flame, they come to you, but not all of them can handle the heat. Those who can't drop away, not because you've rejected them, but because they've rejected themselves. Your energy is a mirror, and not everyone is ready to face what they see. This is the magnetism of the chosen. You don't have to try to be seen or heard. Your energy does the work for you. It's a force of nature, undeniable and uncontainable. Those who are meant to stay will stay, drawn to the power and purpose you embody. Those who aren't will fall away, leaving space for the ones who can truly stand beside you. This isn't about exclusion, it's about alignment. Your energy is a filter, separating the wheat from the chaff, the real from the false. And in the end, only those who can match your frequency will remain. Your energy is a litmus test, a divine filter that separates the real from the counterfeit. It's not something you consciously control. It's a natural byproduct of who you are. When people enter your orbit, they're stepping into a field of truth, and not everyone can withstand it. Some will stay, rooted in their own authenticity. Others will scatter, unable to reconcile their illusions with the reality you embody. This isn't personal, it's spiritual. Your energy doesn't discriminate, it simply reveals. This process of spiritual filtering is relentless and precise. Those who are aligned with your purpose, your values, your frequency, will find themselves drawn closer, as if pulled by an invisible thread. They'll recognize something in you that mirrors their own truth, and they'll stand by you, not out of obligation, but out of resonance. On the other hand, those who are out of sync will falter. They'll make excuses, fade into the background, or outright flee. Your authenticity exposes their incompatibility, and that's a discomfort they can't endure. This isn't about judgment, it's about alignment. Your energy is a force of natural selection, curating your circle with divine precision. The ones who stay are the ones who are meant to be there. The ones who scatter were never truly yours to begin with. This filtering process is a gift, even if it feels lonely at times. It ensures that your inner circle is filled with people who can match your intensity, your vision, and your purpose. And in the end, that's what matters most. This is frequency manipulation at its finest. Your energy is a tuning fork, resonating at a level that only those who match it can withstand. The rest? They're forced to confront the dissonance between their energy and yours. Some will try to dim your light, to bring you down to their level, but they'll fail. Your vibration is too high, too pure, too powerful. It's not just a defensive mechanism, it's a declaration of sovereignty. You are untouchable, not because you've built walls, but because you've transcended the need for them. Your vibration is a reflection of your inner world, and the higher you rise, the more you repel what doesn't belong. This is your spiritual armor, your silent protector. It doesn't require effort or intention. It's simply who you are, and as you continue to elevate, your energy will continue to do the work for you, filtering out the noise and leaving only what resonates. Isolation is not your downfall. It's your superpower. The path of the chosen is not a crowded highway. It's a narrow, winding trail that few can follow. And that's by design. Your energy, your vision, your purpose, they set you apart. They elevate you to a place where most cannot and will not go. People drop like flies because they can't keep up with the pace of your evolution. They can't match the depth of your commitment or the height of your vision. And that's okay. This isn't about them. It's about you. Your isolation is not a sign of weakness. It's a strategic advantage. It gives you the space to think, to create, to grow without the noise of the world pulling you down. It allows you to hear your own voice clearly, to align with your purpose without compromise. This solitude is where your greatest ideas are born, where your most profound transformations take place. It's not a prison, it's a sanctuary. And in this sanctuary, you are free to become who you were always meant to be. This is the chosen path. It's not easy, and it's not for everyone, but it's yours. And as you walk it, you'll find that the people who truly belong in your life will find their way to you. They'll be the ones who can match your energy, who can stand beside you without trying to dim your light. Until then, embrace the solitude. It's not a punishment, it's a preparation. You are being forged in the fire of isolation, and what emerges will be unshakable, unstoppable, and undeniably powerful. They say the truth will set you free, but most can't handle it. For the chosen ones in the obsidian inner order, it's not just the truth, it's the whole cosmic download, no sugarcoating, no escape. Picture this: weekly group calls with 450+ chosen ones, recorded and available anytime for your enlightenment. Our private Discord, it's not just active, it's alive, buzzing with ideas, breakthroughs, and that unstoppable chosen energy. Oh, and for you romantics out there, welcome to Chosen Singles, where soulmates meet under cosmic alignments, not cheap pickup lines. And for the seekers, dive into Modern Manifestation Mechanics, our exclusive grimoire, with 3 chapters available to members. Learn how to turn your home into an abundance magnet, master basic spellcraft for physical manifestation, and channel magical forces to elevate your goals. Plus, you'll get access to interviews with real targeted individuals and video specials so bold, the YouTube archons don't even want you to see them. This is more than a membership, it's a movement. So what are you waiting for? Stop searching, start ascending. The link is in the description. You don't need to raise your voice to be heard. You don't need to make threats to be feared. Your authority is silent, yet it speaks volumes. It's in the way you hold yourself, the way you move through the world with an unshakable calm. Your presence alone is enough to shift the dynamics of any room, any conversation, any confrontation. People drop like flies because they can feel the weight of your unspoken power. It's not something you announce, it's something you embody. And that's what makes it so intimidating. This is psychological warfare at its most refined. Your silence is a weapon, your stillness a strategy. When you refuse to engage in their games, when you don't react to their provocations, you strip them of their power. They expect you to fight, to argue, to defend yourself. But you don't. You simply exist, unbothered and unmoved. And that's what unnerves them the most. Your composure is a mirror, reflecting their own chaos back at them. They can't handle it. They can't handle you. You understand that true power doesn't come from loud declarations or aggressive posturing. It comes from the quiet confidence of knowing who you are. Your unspoken authority commands respect because it's rooted in authenticity. It's not something you put on for show. It's something you carry within you, always. And as you move through the world, this silent strength will continue to dismantle the illusions of those who try to challenge you. Drop a comment, "I'm the standard now," if you've outgrown their expectations and set your own. Your energy is an ecosystem, a finely tuned environment where only the compatible can thrive. Those who don't align with your frequency, your values, your purpose, they don't last. It's not something you have to force or orchestrate. It's natural selection at its most spiritual. People drop like flies because they can't survive in your world. Your authenticity is a filter, and it works without you lifting a finger. The unworthy, the incompatible, the insincere, they remove themselves, not because you've rejected them, but because they can't keep up. It's not personal, it's primal. Your energy is a force of nature, and like any ecosystem, it has its own rules. Those who are meant to stay will find a way to adapt, to grow, to flourish alongside you. Those who aren't will wither under the intensity of your light. This isn't about cruelty or exclusion, it's about harmony. Your energy creates a space where only the real can exist, and the rest simply fade away. This process is unapologetic and unrelenting. It doesn't ask for permission or explanation, it just is, and that's the beauty of it. You don't have to waste your time or energy on people who don't belong in your orbit. The universe handles that for you. Your job is to stay true to yourself, to keep your energy pure and your vision clear. The rest will take care of itself. The elimination protocol is always at work, ensuring that your circle remains aligned with your purpose and your power. Your confidence isn't just a trait, it's a force field. It radiates from you like heat from the sun, undeniable and uncontainable. Your self-assurance is the first thing they notice. It's not arrogance, it's authenticity. You know who you are, and you don't need anyone else to validate it. This kind of confidence is rare, and it's intimidating. People drop like flies because they can't handle the weight of your certainty. They can't compete with it, and they can't diminish it. This supernatural confidence is your ultimate deterrent. It repels negativity, not because you fight it, but because you don't acknowledge it. Doubt, fear, insecurity. They can't survive in your presence. Your energy is too strong, too pure, too unshakable. When they try to challenge you, they find nothing to grab onto. You don't react, you don't engage. You simply exist, unwavering and untouchable. And that's what makes them scatter. They realize they have no power here. This isn't about being invincible. It's about being rooted. Your confidence comes from a deep understanding of your worth and your purpose. It's not something you put on for show. It's something you carry within you, always. And as you move through the world, this confidence will continue to protect you, to guide you, to elevate you. It's your shield, your sword, your superpower. And it's the reason why, no matter what they throw at you, you'll always come out on top. Your value isn't measured in dollars, followers, or accolades. It's measured in energy. You operate on a frequency that transcends material wealth, a vibrational worth that attracts abundance effortlessly. Your reputation isn't just about what you've achieved. It's about the energy you carry, and that energy is magnetic. It draws opportunities, resources, and connections to you like a moth to a flame. But here's the thing, not everyone can handle it. People drop like flies because they can't match your vibrational worth. They can't comprehend it, let alone compete with it. This is vibrational economics. It's the understanding that true wealth isn't just about what you have, it's about who you are. Your energy is a form of spiritual capital, a currency that repels scarcity and attracts abundance. You're not just bringing your skills or your ideas, you're bringing your essence, and that essence is priceless. It's why doors open for you without you having to knock. It's why opportunities find you even when you're not looking. Your worth is undeniable, and the universe responds accordingly. But this isn't just about attracting abundance. It's about repelling what doesn't serve you. Those who operate on a lower frequency, who cling to scarcity and lack, will naturally fall away. They can't survive in your ecosystem. Your energy is too high, too rich, too expansive, and that's exactly how it should be. Your vibrational worth ensures that only what aligns with your purpose and your power can remain in your orbit. The rest, they drop like flies, leaving space for the abundance that's meant for you. Your power isn't an accident. It's a birthright. It's woven into the fabric of your DNA, passed down through generations like a sacred torch. You are the culmination of centuries of strength, wisdom, and resilience. Your ancestors fought battles, both seen and unseen, so that you could stand here today, unshakable and unstoppable. People drop like flies because they sense this lineage in you. They realize that your dominance isn't something you've acquired, it's something you've inherited, and that realization is enough to make them scatter. It's the understanding that your power is not just yours, it's theirs too. Every step you take, every battle you win, every boundary you set is a tribute to those who came before you. Your energy carries the echoes of their struggles and their triumphs. It's why you move with such certainty, why your presence commands such respect. You are not just an individual, you are a legacy, and that legacy is a force to be reckoned with. Your power is a bridge between what was and what will be. You are the living embodiment of your ancestors' dreams, and you carry the responsibility of paving the way for those who will come after you. This is why your dominance is so unshakable. It's not just about you, it's about something much bigger, and when people realize this, they can't help but fall back. They know they're not just dealing with you, they're dealing with generations of strength. You are not just living a life, you are crafting a legacy. Every step you take, every boundary you set, every battle you win is a brushstroke on the canvas of your legend. Your reputation isn't confined to the here and now. It transcends time, space, and even your physical existence. People drop like flies because they can't comprehend this. They can't wrap their minds around the fact that you're not just a person, you're a force, a story, a myth in the making, and that's exactly what terrifies them. It's the process of transforming from human to legend, from mortal to immortal. Your energy, your actions, your presence, they ripple far beyond the immediate moment. You are not just building a life, you are building a legacy. And that legacy will outlive you, inspiring those who come after you to rise, to fight, to claim their own power. This is the ultimate goal, to become more than a person, to become an idea, a symbol, a legend. But this isn't about ego or vanity. It's about impact. Your journey is a testament to what's possible when you embrace your power, your purpose, and your potential. You are proof that the chosen ones are not bound by the limitations of the physical world. You are a living, breathing example of what it means to ascend, to rise above the noise and the chaos and claim your place in the annals of history. And as you continue on this path, your legend will grow, not because you seek it, but because you embody it. Your new reputation is a force of nature, a silent storm that reshapes the world around you without uttering a single word. You don't need introductions because your energy speaks for you. A low, resonant hum that vibrates through rooms, through conversations, through the very fabric of reality. People drop like flies because they can't withstand the weight of your presence. It's not arrogance, it's gravity. You are the center of your own universe, and everything else orbits around you, drawn in or repelled by the sheer intensity of your being. This is the power of your reputation. It's not something you announce, it's something you are. And what you are is undeniable. This is why they scatter. Your energy is a mirror, reflecting back the truths they've spent lifetimes avoiding. They can't survive in your ecosystem because it demands authenticity, and they are not ready to face themselves. But you thrive here. This is your domain, your kingdom, your reality. You've transcended the need for validation because you've become the standard. Now, it's your turn to speak. Share your experiences. Tell us how your energy has shifted the dynamics around you. Who dropped like flies when you stepped into your power? Who stayed? This isn't just your story, it's your legacy, and the world is waiting to hear it.